Alright, what's up guys? I had a request. Someone asked me for tips about how to do this kind of alternating catch with the tennis ball drill. Okay? So it's kind of a hand-eye coordination reflex drill, but it's also really good because it helps you work on your speed, okay? So it's okay to do this and from a pretty squared up position, because you want to think of this kind of like a speed bag, right? When you're on the speed bag, you're in a more squared up position and you're really working on not so much the weight shift, but you're working on the muscles in your arm, okay? So a lot of times when we're taught to punch, it's coming from a kind of like piston motion where your arm kind of, chicken wings a little bit and then fires out like that from the shoulder, okay? But you get more speed if you keep that elbow down just a split second longer and you kind of fling the arm out like this, right? See how the elbow stays down? And I'm doing this kind of motion, right? Because your arm is not a piston, right? You're kind of taught to punch like one, where the elbow kind of comes up and then snaps out, right? But you get more speed and your punch stays straighter if you keep the elbow down and use this kind of motion here, like that, okay? So this drill helps you work on that. So you want to focus on not only keeping the elbow down and kind of snapping the arm out like that, but you also want to think about bringing the arm back. Focusing on that, bringing the arm back like that, is also going to help your speed, because it's not always just pushing the arm out, it's the pulling back part we got to focus on, okay? We do a lot of stuff where we're focusing on shooting the arm out, but we also want to think about bringing the arm back, okay? That will increase your speed. Okay, so for the drill, right, we're going to stand pretty much squared up. So you can do this from your stance as well, once you kind of get the hang of it, but it's going to be harder to alternate punches like that from your stance. So for now, we're going to stand pretty square, and I want to hold the ball just a little bit higher than I normally would for a punch, just because it's going to drop. Okay, so that's pretty much the drill. You're just going to do straight punches and try to catch the ball as you drop it. So like I was saying, as soon as I let go of the ball, I'm pulling my arm back. At the same time, I shoot the other punch forward. Okay? So from the squared up position, it's really going to help you get the body mechanics down. It's going to help you build speed, because we're working on not only throwing the punch, but pulling the arm back as well. Okay? Alright, and then just one more way to kind of practice this. You can take a pool noodle. It's going to be a little bit easier to catch than a tennis ball. Okay, so try that one out if you want to kind of build up to using the tennis ball, right? And you can also start blocking with your punches. So start stationary, where you can kind of do this motion without thinking about it. Then you can start kind of walking around, right? But you got to be able to do this without thinking about it. It's got to be muscle memory. Okay, so try it out, like the video. Peace.